My name is Jenna Rose, and I am a recovering Koreaboo. Did anyone else just cringe? I, at one time, was a Koreaboo. A lot of K-pop fans, when they first start getting into K-pop or K-dramas or whatever Korean thing that you got into, you probably were a little bit of a Koreaboo. And if you were not, if you were one of those people who could respectfully enjoy the genre without going too far, then I respect you and I wish I was more like you. But no one was around to tell me. So I want to make this video right now to tell you, okay? These are the signs of being a Koreaboo. Sign number 1, you make your own Korean name. Do not make your own Korean name. Your mama gave you a name because she liked that name. People have been calling you that name your whole life. If someone who is Korean gives you a Korean name, or if you've gone out of the country and your Korean foster parents gave you a Korean name, that's completely fine. But if you're going to google.com and going, what's the Korean version of Jenna, and putting up whatever that name is, I just told on myself. Because I definitely did that. If you're doing that, that is wrong. Do not do that. That is a sign of Koreabooism. Do not be a Koreaboo. Sign number 2 that you're being a Koreaboo. You're only attracted to Korean people. Now, I will say this. I was not this person. I was attracted to many people. I was a thotty. I'm just kidding. I wasn't. Anyway, we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you and you being a Koreaboo. A lot of people who are into K-pop will say that they're really into Korean guys. But the Korean guy that you know, the K-pop guy that you're looking at, is not what the majority of Korean men look like. Korean men get plastic surgery to look that way, or they're naturally handsome, but their naturally handsome features may not look the way those K-pop artists look. They look like natural Korean features. Natural Korean features are not slim noses and wide eyes and like super white pale skin. Natural Korean features are tan skin, wide noses, narrow eyes. Like, those are all the things that are normal to Korean culture, but you don't necessarily see that in K-pop. As a matter of fact, the majority of those things are made fun of in K-pop and gets made fun of for his dark skin. But a lot of people in Korea have dark skin. And I am one of those people who used to really strongly advocate for interracial relationships, and I still do. I think that interracial relationships are a beautiful thing when they are entered into respectfully, responsibly, and intelligently. You can't enter into an interracial relationship because you think it's gonna be like the dramas you see in K-pop. Because I guarantee you, Korean men, in my experience, the Korean men that I know are trash. So like, I can't tell you that like you're gonna have a relationship like the dramas that you see, because it's just not a thing. Even a lot of the K-pop people that y'all are biasing, y'all don't know, behind the scenes, they trash. Do not say that you are only attracted to Korean men because of the dramas that you watch or the music that you watch. It's not okay, because you're basing it on a stereotype and you're basing it on an ideal that is not real. Number 3, you might be a Koreaboo if you are throwing random Korean phrases into your sentences. When I first got into K-pop, I was randomly throwing in as much Korean as I could to sound as impressive as I could whenever I was around somebody who, whether they were Korean or not. I used to call my mom Oma. I used to call her that. Unni, Oppa, all those things. I was using those things because I heard them in dramas and heard them in music, but not really understanding the meaning of them. I named my dog Nuna. I did. She was beautiful, she was gorgeous, but I named her Nuna because I was so infatuated with Korean culture. Those are signs, people. I'm trying to tell you the signs. Do not use random Korean language. When you go to a restaurant, don't be like tug yo, because you don't know what you're talking about. Unless you are fluent or learning Korean in a responsible setting, or if you're like trying to practice or whatever, then that's fine. But when you're just randomly throwing in 대박, 오빠 어떡해, 너무 예뻐요. When you're just throwing these random things into your sentences because you think it makes you sound cute, It doesn't. It makes you sound dumb. And if I sound harsh, please do not feel bad because I am reading myself at the same time as I'm reading you because I was just as bad. Sign number 4, are putting down other forms of music because you're into K-pop. Listen here. Listen here. K-pop comes from other genres of music. K-pop is not original. It is not. So when you say, I like K-pop more than R&B and hip-hop because it's pure and it's cleaner, you wouldn't have a K-pop if it was not for R&B and hip-hop. The majority of the popular music in Korea is based off of that. There's pure forms of R&B and hip-hop and pop. You just aren't working hard to find them because you're so concerned with GOT7 and BTS and what all these people are doing. People who are K-pop fans will say that, like, the majority of American music is so impure and nasty and they always talking about bitches and hoes and I don't like listening to that. So I went all the way to Korea to find Korean music that's more pure and innocent. If you could go out of your way to find pure, innocent Korean music, you could go out of your way to find pure, innocent American music. Do not use that as an excuse. You can say that you like Korean music without putting down American music. American music is amazing. That's why K-pop's stealing from it all the time. If you've listened to these things and thought, oh, that's me. Oh, that sounds kind of like, I might have, then you might be a Koreaboo, but fret not. You can grow out of your Koreabooism. And maybe you don't want to. Maybe you are just living in your Koreaboo life, and you know what? That is fine as long as you stay in your Koreaboo lane. And don't be mad when we tell you about yourself because we're gonna tell you about yourself. This video felt good because I feel like I was like reading the old me and reliving all of the bad decisions that I've made. But like, the point is that you get out of it. You grow. You become yourself and not like some carbon copy of a Korean fan that you thought you were trying to be. I'm trying to be deeper than it needs to be. Point is, be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be a Koreaboo. This is Just Jenna. I hope you enjoyed this message and I will see you guys later.